New York City is home to many great works of art. With the fast paced environment, it may be hard to slow down and take it all in. Ageela and I are here to show you an artful wonder hidden in plain sight Grand Central Terminal. Grand Central Depot was built in 1871. It was rebuilt as Grand Central Station in 1900. After 17 people were killed in a train accident, the station was reconstructed, finishing in 1913. The Vanderbilt family financed the building of Grand Central Terminal in its entirety. The architectural firms Reed and Stem, as well as Warren and Wetmore, are responsible for the Beaux-Arts architectural style. The new station was named Grand Central Terminal because it served as a terminating point for many different railroad lines. On 2.5 acres, it stood as New York City's hub of hidden secrets and plain view wonders. Walking into Grand Central Terminal at first can be a bit overwhelming. Men and women shuffling with an urgency as if en route to attend a colloquy account for much of the foot traffic. The hustling and bustling of the white collar crowd going from state to state is a prominent attribute to Grand Central Terminal and Midtown Manhattan as a whole. The movement of people is an art in itself. Bags caught on wrists in a mad dash to track 121, inconspicuous coffee drinkers people watching, soldiers alertly looking out for suspicious activity, and the tourist enjoying the heart of the beginning and the end of the Tri-States Railroad system. This luxurious terminal has a very classical theme in terms of the decoratory artwork. From the chandeliers to the arched walkways, this terminal places you in a setting of an early 1900s film. Grand Central Terminal as a culminating whole is a masterpiece within itself. The ceiling, yet towering at first sight, is an extremely detailed work of art. The painting was conceived by Warren and the French portrait artist Paul César Helou, and executed by James Monroe Hewlett and Charles Basing. The easily recognizable astrological signs are painted in gold across a light blue background. The 125-foot ceiling contains 2,500 illuminated gold stars that were bright enough to be seen at our level. It showed that the artist took time in analyzing each constellation and creating his own interpretation of the accompanying astrological signs. There is, however, a mistake in this work. Using a Columbia University professor's map of the night sky, the artist drew the stars astronomically incorrect. Most of the constellations are inverted, as if one was looking down from the heavens onto the universe. The mistakes that were left to us is the pinnacle definition of an artist never makes a mistake. The four-faced clock is the center of Grand Central Terminal. This famous clock, located in the middle of the main concourse, was designed by Henry Edward and was cast in Waterbury, Connecticut. It is the most notable structure that the terminal offers. Each face, covered with opalescent glass and fortified by brass, eluded time. Although a piece representing temporal space, it somehow became timeless. This was one of the places most people came to take pictures. Flashes of light reflected off of the chandeliers every couple of seconds. Speaking of chandeliers, the Beaux-Arts chandeliers are either melon-shaped or cone-shaped and covered in 110 light bulbs. There are 15 chandeliers in Grand Central Terminal. These magnificent structures are nickel and gold plated and have heights between 11 and 18 feet and are as wide as 6 feet 9 inches. The structure with the chained weights was about 1,200 pounds. The chandeliers were stunning, We joked about taking one home because they seemed to be able to fit inside someone's personal residence. Looking up at them gave you a feeling of extravagance, although entering Grand Central Terminal requires no fee nor purpose. The Tiffany clock has a fun twist with stained glass. As the largest example of Tiffany glass, the colors were stunning, and the sculpture above, it seemed to fit perfectly into the night sky. The stained glass reminded us of a church. Maybe it can be said that the history of New York is sacred and should be represented as such. Around the clock are the gods and goddesses: Mercury, for swiftness of speed, and for industry; Hercules, known for his strength, as is Minerva, the goddess of wisdom. If you catch yourself at 42nd Street, Grand Central, with a bit of time to spare, might we suggest a stroll through an artwork that houses pieces of art? You may find something that fascinates you. You may also stumble upon hidden passageways or outdated sections. Or you may find familiar places in a new light. Be sure to look up at the constellations illuminating the night sky.